Steve busts Dr. Mark Green for DNA tampering. Proof of Abigail's rigging results. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Steve Johnson just might be the one to figure out the truth about Abigail Dimera, aka Dr. Mark Green's sister. Between Steve's instincts and some new clues that have landed in his lap, he could follow the trail to some trouble. Of course, Days of Our Lives fans have already seen Kristen DiMera express suspicions about Abigail and whether she might be a phony. Jennifer Horton Debraux is also struggling to accept this Abigail as her real daughter. However, Days spoilers say Steve may be in the position to crack the case and actually prove Abigail isn't Chad DiMera's returned wife. For starters, Steve pointed out that DNA test results aren't always legit at University Hospital, so it's nice to see Days brought that up. Then, Kayla Johnson offered another hint by pointing out that Dr. Green was the only other person who was part of the DNA testing process. Since Kayla totally trusts Mark, she has no reason to think the results were rigged. Steve doesn't have a personal connection to Dr. Green, so it'll be easier for him to suspect he's behind a tampering plot. Perhaps Steve could put his investigative skills to good use and follow Mark, just to see what kind of shady things he might be up to. If Steve catches Mark and Abigail having a hush-hush meeting, that'll certainly be a red flag. It could convince Steve to get to the bottom of this connection, so he might secretly run another DNA test that Mark can't alter. Sneaky Steve could find a way to score new samples and eventually prove that the first test results must have been rigged by Mark. This could lead to Steve busting Dr. Green for tampering and confronting Abigail about the twisted game she's playing with Mark's help. Since Steve knows how to uncover buried secrets, maybe he could take things even further and somehow find out about this sibling link. Steve might expose Abigail as a fraud and point the finger at Mark for being both her brother and partner in crime. Days viewers saw that Steve looked uneasy about the lie Stephanie Johnson caught Abigail in. Abigail wasn't on the phone with Kayla like she claimed to be, so Steve may assume there's more deception to uncover. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Steve could launch an investigation that'll change everything, so stick with us for updates on his efforts and predictions on the shocking news that's looming.